What if the very thing that's keeping you from retiring early is something that you're allowing every single day? Not your age or ability or even technology, but distraction. And my friend, if we don't deal with this now, we're going to wake up in the exact same place in 5 years. I remember telling my mom that I'd have my house paid off in 5 years. That was well over 10 years ago, and my mortgage is still not paid off. If we haven't met yet, I'm Carol. I'm a Christian woman who's retired early and living a life of purpose, helping other women step into their financial freedom while living out their faith with peace. And today I want to have a little heart-to-heart with you, because this isn't just about making money online. It's about stewarding the life that God has given you. We are living in one of the most distracted times in history. There is always something pulling at your attention, whether it's news, social media posts, messages, notifications. And now with AI, everything is constantly changing and it feels like you're always trying to keep up. But here's the truth I've come to realize. You don't need to keep up with everything. You just need to stay focused on what God has called you to do. Protect your attention, because your attention is directly connected to your future. If your attention is scattered, your progress will be scattered. And that's where so many women get stuck, including myself, very often. Busy all day, but not moving forward. Faithful in serving others, but not building their own future. Have you ever had one of those days where you feel that you've worked hard all day and at the end you think, what did I accomplish? It's not because you're lazy. It's because most distractions don't look like distractions. They look like responsibilities. Oh, we're out of bread and milk. I should run to the store. They feel urgent. Oh, I should pay that bill while I think of it. Or they pull at your heart. Oh yes, while I think of it, I need to send that donation to the camp before I forget. So here's something that's really helped me. I choose to do one thing every day, just one. One thing that if I complete it will move me forward to the life that I'm praying for. Not 10 things, not an ongoing checklist, just one intentional thing. Because momentum creates momentum. You've seen this, I'm sure, because starting is the hard part. Once you start, it's easy to keep going. And I truly believe this. God doesn't ask us to do everything at once. He asks us to be faithful with what's in front of us. One step, one act of obedience, or one decision to move forward. What would it look like for you to set aside maybe 30 or even 60 minutes a day and treat it like an appointment with your future? No distractions, no scrolling, and no reacting to everyone else's needs. Just you focusing on something that builds freedom later. What distractions do you struggle with the most? Let me know in the comments. Here's what I want to say to you, gently but honestly. If you don't decide what deserves your attention, the world will decide for you. And it will gladly keep you busy but not fulfilled. I learned about distraction and more so about focus from my border collie. Molly was a master at focusing on her ball. Even after playing fetch and going to relax, she would lay there and look at the ball and then look at me. Nothing broke her focus. It was her job to play ball. And it didn't matter if you threw the ball across a field or just tossed it above her head. As long as you kept it moving, she was happy. What if you became the kind of woman who says, I'm someone who protects my time. I'm someone who moves forward daily. I'm someone who builds with intention. That's where everything begins to change. I recently came across a poem by Vicky Flaherty called A New Day, and I'd like to read it for you now. Here, today is possibility. Now opens a fresh beginning. You stand at the point of departure, a place from which to move, to powerfully transform and grow. Momentum starts as an idea, formed from the still place within, where intentions flow like water and possibility bubbles to the surface. Choice offers itself to you. Stay here or courageously step in the direction of dreams. What will be lost? What will be gained? Why change? Why not? Inquiry offers its gifts. From reflection comes clarity, the insight from which inspired action opens like a river to the sea. You find yourself leaning into change, moving like a breeze. Integrity with who you are, what you want, why you are here, guiding you like a North Star. Here today is possibility. Now opens a fresh beginning. And if you're sitting there thinking, I really want this, I want to move forward, but I have no idea where to start, I want to give you free access to something that will help. It's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint, and it walks you through the exact steps that I've taken to start online in this season of life. I'll leave it linked below for you. Let me encourage you to set a new intention to be more focused and less distracted. Your time is valuable, and we only have so much of it. The life God's called you to matters. Live it to the fullest. So today, protect your attention. Take one step and trust that God will meet you there. See you in the next video.